In this video, we will see how to use partition operators in C Sharp, particularly skip, take, skip while, and take while. So, what does that do? So, the skip and take are used to do pagination in your application. So, let's say you have a table called product. So you do select start from product, you'll get all the records in the table. Now for us to have a paginated data, we have to use let's say you have a paginated screen and you want to display first page you want to display 10 records, second page you want to display next 10 records, and then yeah, and so on. So to do that, what we can do, we can use something called offset, and we can say whatever the number of rows that we want to do. But in order for this to work, we need to do an order by as well. So we will just say order by product id. So now if you run this application, so now what is happening is the meaning of offset 10 records is just like a skip. So it is skipping the first 10 records, and then it is displaying 11th record onwards. So if you notice, if I just do select star, the id is starting from 1 to 10. So this is here, you can see, right, there are 321 records. But if I do offset 10 rows, you can see it is displaying from 322. So basically it skipped the first 10 records, and it gave the result after that. So now to do that in C Sharp, we can see how to do. So I will create a variable where data is equal to this dot db context dot product. Now here what I will do, I can say dot skip 10 dot to list. So this should essentially skip the first 10 records like I showed in the SQL, and then it should display the records. Let's see what happens. So you can see we are getting the same data here, right from 322 to 323, like that we are getting all the records. So first 10 records were skipped in this case. Now, how do we do take? So we want to do a paginated data. So to do that, what we will do, we will use something called fetch. So I'm going to say, I'm going to skip 10 records, but at the same time, I want to fetch next 10 rows only. So this should essentially give me 10 records. So you can see here, so it skipped 10 records and it fetched the next 10 records only. So this is for page 2, right? So now let's say you want to do for page 3, you want to display. So I can say offset 20 records, and then when somebody goes to the page 3, he will be getting page 3 data. Now let's say how to do that in C Sharp. So here what we can do something, the operator called take. So if you do take 10, this will basically skip first 10 records, and then it will use the next 10 records it will display. So I can see here it is displaying the next 10 records. So that's how we use take and skip. So usually what happens, you will have some kind of a page number. So let's say you have some variable called page number, right? So is equal to, you can say either page 1, right? It could be page one to begin with. So in that case, what we will do to skip, we will say, and then a number of records, right? Number of records that you display. This you can get it from the front end as well. So you will say number of records is 10. So now in order to do this, I will say for to display my page number, so I will say page number minus 1 to go to the first page, because we want to skip 0 records when on first page, and then say number of records. So this should give you the skip parameter correctly, and then I'm going to take number of records as well. So this is how you do in a pagination scenario. So you can see now it is this is the page 1. So we are displaying first page data. Now if I do page number 2, I will be displaying page 2 data. So right here, so you can see it displayed the page 2 data. So that's how we do the pagination in the application. So to do the pagination, we can use skip and take. Now there is one more operator called SkipWhile. So SkipWhile, what it will do, it will take a Boolean condition. So I can say skip while. I can say x goes to maybe like string dot is null or empty, um, x dot color. So what we are trying to say here is skip the records until this condition is matched. Okay, so you can see, right, it did not work actually skip while here. So what we will do to work with this data, so we will just say um, data is equal to, we will have to apply this after the call is complete. So we will have to do it like this. So data dot skip while the colors are empty, and then to the to list. So now you can see all the colors initially that were blank were removed, and afterwards all the records are displayed. So you can see here the condition is not matched. So basically until the condition is matched, all the records are skipped. But once the condition is it doesn't match, right, that time that evaluation also will stop. This is different to where clause, where it will apply to all records, but skip while will only apply to the first instance where that condition is broken. The moment that condition is not satisfied, every record will be returned after that. So you can also look at the meaning of this, right? This contains the elements from the input sequence starting at the first element in the linear series that does not pass the test specified by predicate. That means if it will skip all the records until the condition is not satisfied. From then on, it will return all the records. We can also do take while as well with this, right? So we can do a take while with the same condition. Now here what we will do, it will only take the records only if those conditions are matched, right? And until this condition is matched, it will take. So it's just a reverse of skip while. So you can see here, right, it only took the records where it was matching, and the moment the condition is not matched, it will not take the records. So that's how you use take while and skip while. So just to summarize, in this tutorial we talked about skip and take. So this can be used in SQL. We can use take offset as well as fetch keywords. With that we can get chunks of data that can be used for pagination. So I hope this video was helpful. Thanks everyone for watching.